All right, we've reached that point now where we've been talking about, the management of you and your time and getting control over you. Until you reach that point where you've learned how to manage you and control you, we can't move on to the next point. So if you're still struggling with that, make note of this tip, but don't try and move on to it, because if you can't manage you, you cannot manage other people properly. And this step is called, I call it the art of delegation. Now, most people that actually do delegation, they do it very badly. There's a job that needs doing, so they bung it on to somebody and go, "Oh, I want you to do that." No training, generally no job specification, no processes sorted out. It's just, yeah, look, you go and do that because I don't have time to do it anymore. Delegation is one of those things in small businesses that is very frequently handled extremely badly, and it very often ends up in tears, either by the employee or you. It could be either or both. And I'm just going to give you a couple of key points. Now, I've done other videos on this, and if you want to go on to my YouTube page, you'll find other information about the art of delegation. But let me just give you a few key points. First and foremost, figure out who can you delegate it to. Do they have the skill set? If they don't, are they suitable to be trained in that skill set? If the answer is yes, okay, provide the training first of all. Then secondly, work out what the process is going to be and train them in that process. And then once you've delegated that job to them, make sure they keep reporting back to you as a check-in so that you can check they are doing it the way you want to. Because if you don't do that, they will do it the way that they want to. And that may conflict with your expectations. And it's no good then going off at them because it's your fault. If you haven't trained them the way that you want it done, and they do it a different way, it's not their fault, it's your fault. And so, start with making sure they have a skill set suitable. Give them the training if they are suitable. Then make sure there's a clear process. And that's dead easy these days because we all have one of these. And you can video how that job should be done. And you set up your own YouTube page, and you give them the link to how to do that, and they can go and study that and keep referring back to it instead of having to come and bug you all the time. It's a big subject, delegation, but don't attempt it until you understand the processes involved and until you gain control over yourself. You've learned to manage yourself. Okay, now we advance and we can really start to make strides at this point. And delegation is the first step. Okay, that's my tip for today. Delegate, but with those, those restrictions upon how you go about it. All right. Until the next tip. Bye.